The deadly coronavirus, it's showing no sign of fading this morning. There are now at least 60 confirmed coronavirus cases right here in the United States.
And that includes the first community spread case. The California patient is under airborne and strict contact precautions at the UC Davis Medical Center.
This is not a time for partisanship. Pathogens do not respect party lines, and it's very important for all of us to come together and to work together to make sure that we're prepared.
Vice President Mike Pence is expected to lead a coronavirus task force meeting today at the Department of Health and Human Services. There are now more than 80,000 cases across the globe. They are in every continent except Antarctica. The death toll has passed 2,700. UC Davis is under fire this morning for not testing that patient soon enough. They're trending on Twitter this morning saying it could have spread to other people then. Airports around the country, they're also feeling the heat. They're screening passengers for coronavirus symptoms as they come in and out of the airport.
KCTV5 Savannah Rudisell is live at KCI this morning, comparing how different areas are reacting to what is officially called COVID-19. Savannah, how are we preparing locally for a potential outbreak?
Guys, as of this morning at KCI, it's pretty business as usual. There's no extra screenings for people with symptoms of the disease like we've seen at other airports. And again, across the way in Japan, they have canceled school until March to try to curb the spread of the disease. So we were reaching out to local districts here to see about what their preventions look like. We got the most detailed response from North Kansas City Schools. They sent us this entire plan. In here, the biggest change that they added was that they bought a decontamination device that can sanitize an entire room. They're also exploring the possibility of teleschool, meaning that students and teachers could connect from home. They say that they're working very closely with local health departments as well as state departments. Lee Summit, KCK, and KCMO said also they're monitoring the situation, but don't have specific plans to share with us just yet. So again, those local health departments are going to play a big role in what decisions and what calls that these schools make as far as when to have school and when to cancel any kind of large gathering if it comes to that. We know that Clayton County Health is currently monitoring 3 people who are at risk for the disease. We reached out for more of those details about what monitoring and testing looks like, but we haven't heard back from them just yet. Now, coming up at 6, we want to make sure that we put this disease in context for you, comparing to how this compares to the flu, SARS, and MERS, other kind of outbreaks in terms of how quickly it's spread and the number of deaths. We'll get you to that just a little bit after 6. Reporting live at KCI, Savannah Rudisell, KCTV5 News.
All right, thanks, Savannah. We do want to talk again about the symptoms of the virus because they can range from mild to death. So here's what they include. Things like fever, cough, shortness of breath. They can appear in as few as 2 days or as long as 14 days after exposure to the virus.
Health officials warn it's probably only a matter of time before coronavirus starts spreading in the United States. So the question then becomes, how can you prevent getting sick? The steps you should take aren't much different than what you may already be doing. Experts suggest washing your hands for 20 seconds. Fist or elbow bumps, experts say, would be good alternatives to shaking hands. And if you're sick, stay home. Most importantly, they say now is not the time to panic.